Kia ora guys, how's it going? It's been a while since I've done a sit down chat, and as you can see the background is quite different. We have moved homes. There's been a whole lot going on since I last sat down and chatted with you, which is kind of why the Berlin vlog was so delayed. Today I thought I'd do a little bit late to the party video of my 2017 reflections and 2018 goals. Last year I did a similar video which I'll link up somewhere if you want to go check that out to kind of see how I've kind of gone with my goal setting. I am a very goal orientated person, so I usually set goals at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and usually if any other significant event happens, I'm a little bit crazy like that, but I just find it really motivates me and I like that motivation to keep doing stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. Last year some of my goals were to consume less animal products, to try and not buy any new clothes, to try and exercise at least 3 times a week or keep up my level of fitness, to learn something new, and professionally to keep up with my CPD. So how did I go with that? I have become vegan over the last year. I initially went like consuming less that I thought was unethical, but yeah, so I slowly cut out animal products, and it was just mainly because I couldn't justify it to myself anymore. It's not because of health reasons, it's mainly the kind of happy cow reason, but yeah, it slowly happened over the year, and I started calling myself vegan in about October. Brendan kept pushing me, being like, are you just gonna call yourself it because you need to stop this whole no label bullshit? So he called me out on it, and I was just like, yeah, no, I prefer not to eat any animal products, and this may change in the future, but in the meantime I'm quite happy with it. I do take supplements, and I have checked with my cardiologist and all that kind of stuff, so I'm quite happy with that decision at the moment. Right, the other thing, I guess ethical wise, I wanted to kind of cut down on the waste we are creating, and part of that was the amount of stuff I buy. I'm such a shopaholic. I will spend 8 hours if I could wandering around the shops, and I do buy things, I don't buy things, but I just love walking around the shops. But I mean, a lot of it's not really ethical, it's mass produced and all that kind of stuff. So one of the things I wanted to do for a year was to not buy any new clothes. There's so many clothes out there that people don't wear, and so I went round op shops if I needed something, or if it was something specific I looked on eBay, secondhand stuff, and well, other than underwear and socks, because yeah, that's a bit gross, I managed not to buy any new stuff, which was awesome. You know, it's quite nice making the most of the wardrobe you have, and also doing in and out. It was really quite refreshing. Along that line, we've also managed to take down our waste a lot. I get food at a bulk bin place, so I fill up my own containers, and I refuse plastic bags and that whenever possible. We now only go through like 1 bin bag every 2 weeks, and by bin bag I mean the size of like that, which is awesome. It does help in Bristol, they have food waste recycling as well as other recycling, but I do try not to recycle if possible, as in I would rather buy something without waste that needs to be recycled, especially plastic is the biggest one. So I would rather buy something in a tin or in glass rather than plastic if I can, even if it's a little bit more. And also just shopping locally and buying things off people who've made them. But yeah, that's kind of that sort of journey. In terms of work stuff, I ended up changing jobs. I just wasn't getting enough mental stimulation at my previous one, so I started a new job in the new year. But with terms of CPD, I went to an awesome rabbit conference, which is amazing, and I've kept up with most of my CPD. Exercise wise, I have found a love for yoga. So I with my heart condition, I can't do any cardio, but I'm quite a competitive person and I do like to push myself. So for the most of the time, I used to just go for about a 4K walk on my days off as my exercise. And then when I came back from China, I was just like, I really want to get into something else. And I do want to try yoga again. So I found an amazing teacher who does power vinyasa, and oh my goodness, the first class broke me, and I just was, instead of being pushed down, I was pushed up. I was just like, I need to do this, I have to keep doing it. So I have now been doing yoga about 2-3 times a week, and have started bouldering as well, which is a lot of fun. It's just amazing seeing what the body can do considering the restrictions I have on myself in terms of cardio. Oh yeah, also our last house we discovered had slugs and mold, and we discovered this about partway through the first year, but being new to this country, we didn't have a huge amount of choice of places to live. So one of the goals for last year, kind of a side goal, was to move place, which we have done, and it's so good. I love it here. It is a bit smaller, which is why everything's kind of sitting on top of each other, but it's just so much nicer, and I'm so happy. I will do another flat tour, as I'll pop up here. Our last flat tour looks really lovely. When I finally clean this place up a bit more, I'll do another roundabout tour of it so you can get an idea of where we're at now. Another goal for 2017 was to try and travel once a month. Now, part of the reason we're over here is to not only experience living in another country, but to travel more. New Zealand is in the middle of nowhere, and for that I love it, but it also means that when you do have a bit of a travel bug, you really have to plan big trips. You can't just go away to another country for a weekend. Even Australia is a 3.5-hour flight. So we wanted to travel more. The first year over here, we'd spent a lot of money doing things like moving Pabu over and just settling down. So last year we aimed to travel once a month, and we did achieve that, apart from the last 3 months where we were saving for moving flat, which we have now done. So this year, bring it on. Right, now into 2018. Phew, that was a lot from 2017. So what more could I want to achieve? Well, I really just want to maintain my level of fitness I'm at the moment, or push it further. I don't want to push it further, but I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm really enjoying yoga and bouldering. My inversions, my headstands, and my hand balances are getting there. I do want to get pincher and handstands by the end of this year, so we'll see where that goes. But I'm just absolutely loving being able to make the most of my body. I do still have down days. I came back from a yoga retreat last week and I had pushed myself too far, and I knew that, and I do need to take note of that, but generally I'm loving it. I want to continue with my sort of, I guess, zero waste journey. I am enjoying not having a lot of products that I need to throw out. I'm enjoying not having to get rid of waste. I don't think I'm gonna go so over the top as like reusable toilet paper, but I just want to try and be more conscious of what I'm buying. Do I really need it? How will it be disposed of, or what can be done with it afterwards? Of course, there's times where you're starving and you just need to eat something, and yeah, it comes in foil, whatever, you just need to eat. But where I can, I'm trying, and I'm quite enjoying the journey. The other thing I do want to do is travel more and more. I'm loving it. Every time we go somewhere new, I'm just like, I must go somewhere again. You just see all the departures boards and you're like, oh, we can go to all these places. It's just on our doorstep, which is amazing. So we have a trip booked in a couple of weeks, and you'll see the vlog for that one. So hopefully there'll be more travel vlogs up here. Not everyone loves them, but I just think it's such a cool little reminder of what I'm getting to do over here, and I try and do it so you get a little bit of a peek into the kind of general life there rather than just the touristy stuff. Oh, camera battery just ran out, so if there's a little bit of a change and shift, then that's why. I'm obviously nattering on for too long. We'll try wrap this up shortly. So the other thing I want to do is to take care of my mental health. I have well, I do suffer from depression, and I had a really bad episode 5 years ago, well, longer than that now, and I try and maintain it. It's worse in winter, and I am noticing it picking up a bit more. So I do want to kind of nurture it in a way that is healthy, and mindfulness I do find really good for this. I use the Headspace app, and I need to try and do my meditation at least 5 times a week. I do find that really improves me a lot. Ideally once a day, but I do find sometimes the day gets away with me. Excuses, yes, but if I can at least aim for 5 times a week, and if I do 7, then that's a bonus. So that's another goal for this year. And my final goal for this 2018 is to make the most of now. Yes, cheesy, I know, but I really just think, having made all these changes in life and getting older, you just kind of realize how awesome the world is around you, and how sometimes you forget about it by switching onto your phone or binge watching series and forgetting that actually it's a really nice day out there. It is a really nice day out there today, by the way. It's just freaking cold. It's currently 0 degrees. Anyway, so that is my final goal for 2018. So basically I'm just wrapping it all up. 2017 was a year full of changes for me, and I really enjoyed the process. And this year I really just want to nurture that and kind of grow more and learn more about myself. Very hippie these things sometimes are. Oh god, I crack myself up sometimes, and that is really sad. Anyway, away with the fairies. Right, that brings this video to an end. I hope you enjoyed this random ranting. It's a little bit self-indulgent, I suppose, but hopefully it gives you some ideas of what you want to do. And if you've got any questions about any of the things I'm doing, or you'd like to learn more about it, just let me know. I'm happy to make videos. I've got some more video ideas coming. Now I do realize one of my other goals of last year was to make at least 3 videos a month. That didn't happen. So I'm going to try get back into it this year. I really do enjoy making them. It's just sometimes time gets away with me. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up to let me know, and click down below to subscribe if you do want to see more of my random rants. I will catch you next time, guys. Hope you have a lovely day. Ka kite. Bye.